Oh, buddy.
Here it is.
That's it.
Awesome.
That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, people of all ages, welcome to the first After the Cook live on YouTube. Da-da-da-da.
There
Oh,
it
that's
is.
perfect.
There it is.
That's
You
perfect.
are up and running on Instagram too, my friends.
Beautiful. Well, there we are. Showtime. We're live. There we go. There's Aaron chiming in.
All right, and we got people rolling in on IG as well. So,
Oh, beautiful. Fantastic. What a fun show this is going to be, everybody. I'm pumped. I am pumped. I'm so excited I'm making my very first michelada for the show. That's how excited I am.
like ever?
Well, I don't know that I've ever made one before.
Yeah. Oh, michelada. Okay.
Yeah, that's the yeah.
There we
This is
got someone looking for a fire in the hole, Mel.
Well, aren't they always though? Aren't they always? Fire in the hole. There you go. There we go.
My goodness.
Bad.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this is going to be fun. Bouncing back and forth between YouTube and all of that. That's it. How's everybody doing today? I hope you guys are excited as I am. Welcome to After the Cook with me, Mel Schmiller, my man right here. Boom. Chris Skem, the title. Boom. Big Green Jer, our guest speaker for the evening.
There we go.
Hailing all the way from where is it? Oshawa? What is it called?
Oshawa, Ontario. Coming at you live
Oshawa,
from the
Ontario.
PS corner.
There you go. What a fantastic place. I spent a week on his couch. It was so nice. They didn't feed me. I had to cook everything, but whatever.
That couch burned for 3 days in my backyard, by the way.
That's hilarious.
Like a tire fire.
That's kind of funny because Campbell said the same thing. He's like, I wasn't expecting to change that bed out so soon, but that's beautiful. Right on. Right on. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. This is After the Cook. This is where we get together. We do a bit of chatting about barbecue, about maybe some bourbons, right? Current events, whatever. We don't talk politics. We don't talk religion. We're a one grill kind of family. We really like to talk about all the grills, whether you're running a Traeger or a Big Green Egg or even a KJ. We'll talk to you. We don't mind. We're not picky.
We ain't scared. So, by the way, Mel, it's Chris Shem.
Shem. There it is. Shem.
Close. There we go.
Perfect. I know. Every time I spell it, I forget a letter too. So there's that.
That's all right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, look. Kev popped in. Fantastic. Look at that.
There's people popping in here on the IG.
There we go.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Thank you, Kobe, our boxer, giving me the hashtag 21 and up because of
There we go.
Awesome. There we go.
Do we have to do that in the YouTube world?
I don't know, but I'm gonna.
We could just say it. Hashtag 21 and up.
Hashtag 21 and up.
There we go.
I'm gonna pop it up there anyway. There we go. You can do that here. You can comment and jump in there as well. Yeah, it's super easy. Can you guys do that as well?
I can't because we're not logged into YouTube. We're on this.
Yeah. Okay.
But we can see our private chat.
Okay, perfect. Right on. Yeah, we got to figure out how to do all of this stuff yet, but I'm super pumped that everyone's logging in here. Let's start rolling with the questions right off the bat. What do you guys want to talk about? What do you guys want to do today? This is going to be so much fun. I'm just breaking out now. Michelada number 1 of a couple, probably. Might have a claw or two. We'll see what happens.
I just got done working out, so I'm drinking Gatorade.
There you go. That's awesome. I had a funny chat with Gnome, the guy from
Trumpo.
King, right? And he's working on some kind of really crazy hangover cure. One of the partners in that company is Charlie Sheen.
Oh, cool.
Really?
How cool is Jeremy? You disappeared. I don't know where you went, bud.
Hey, sorry, I'll be right back.
No problem. You're peeing. I see. That's what's happening. So this this hangover cure that he's working on, right? Which I thought was pretty cool. And then I started laughing there. I'm the kind of guy that used to roll into a house party with a bag of Pedialyte because I know what time it is. That's the yeah.
Well, I'm trying to remember, but is Charlie Sheen might be a member or a partner of Noam's tequila company.
Yes, I believe that's where they met. Or that's where they started. I don't know for sure. I don't have the specifics on that, but yeah, how cool is that, eh?
That's
very cool.
That's pretty cool.
You know who's here in the YouTube?
Yes, I see him.
The Barbecue Buddha. Look at that.
I see him.
Everybody, I have to tell you something I am super excited about. Very soon there is going to be a cookbook that's hitting the shelves.
Yes.
That's written by one of our own. Hey, the Barbecue Buddha himself. He's there right there. We are so pumped. So pumped to get our hands on that book. Make sure you look at it. I think the pre-sale's up now.
It is. And it just got a new name, too. He changed the name and got a new cover. It looks
nice.
Looks pretty awesome.
Yep.
You'll have to forgive me, Chris, but the new name escapes me. Is it like four concept for backyard barbecue?
I'm not quite sure what he ended up on. I know he sent me a version of the title today, but
I'm sure he'll type it in shortly.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah,
you guys can see me all right? I'm back.
Yeah, There you go, Jared. There you go. Yeah, I know everybody. Make sure you check out on his Facebook. He had a link up there. Or message one of us and we'll send you a link for sure to his book. We're all super pumped. I'm super pumped to see this. So make sure.
Pre-ordered it on Amazon already.
There you go. Do it.
Maybe probably giving that one away as a gift because I want a personally signed one from Mr. Buddha too. So when I go down there and see him, I want to make him sign one.
Oh, for sure. That sounds like a plan. We should make that trip together, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
We should make that trip together.
Yeah, I'm sure he's got a couch he wants to get rid of.
Exactly.
All right.
Right on. Right on. So, I don't know. Jerry, you got anything interesting you want to talk about? What's new? Oh, there he's gone. Just disappeared. Look at that.
Okay, well, I guess Jared has nothing he wants to talk about.
There you go. Oh, I see. Took it personal.
The four elements of live streaming. Yeah, thanks, buddy.
Thanks for coming out, Jer. Have a good night. There you go. Fantastic.
And that's why Jared's here first to kind of work out the kinks.
Yeah, exactly. Well, this is you have to give us some slack, people. We're new to this whole. It's awesome. It's super awesome. Getting these kinks worked out. I can't wait to.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, hi. Oh, he's back. Look at that. There you go.
No, sorry about that. No,
hey,
I just poured my first drink. I don't know, Mel. I think this is out your way. So Danfield's 21.
Oh,
see this one?
I have not. That sounds fantastic, though.
So it's actually by, if I'm not mistaken, I've had it for years in the vault.
The man actually has a whiskey vault. It's pretty impressive.
Wow.
Spam contest is officially launched, everybody. Where is it?
There we go. So
there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the spam contest is officially launched. When are we wrapping that up, Chris? Next week?
We'll see. We'll just let things kind of keep running. You know, I think we're finally starting to pick up the steam, so I'm not opposed to letting it run for a couple more weeks and just kind of see what people can come up with.
That's fair. That's fair for sure. Everybody, if you don't know, get on cooking spam. Get outside of the box. Do something crazy with your spam cooks. We want to see wild and inventive spam cooks. The people or person that you guys choose. Person that you guys choose out of this on one of our After the Cooks. will be the winner. So we're leaving it up to you guys. We'll tighten it up a bit. We'll pick like the best 10 or 5 or whatever, and then we'll let you guys divvy it up from there. But we've had some solid entries already. Man, Smoky Poet's been nailing it, eh? He sent me like 32 cooks today, so you guys you guys got to get on the ball there. Even my man out in Canmore, he did that like soup. Did you see it?
Oh, in
like,
the can?
Yeah. Like, how deadly was that? I'm like, what is that, a ramen spam dish? Like, crazy. Crazy. So, super cool. What's the prize? Well, Darren, but know that it's worth it. Like, really worth it. If I was competing in this spam challenge and was allowed to win the prize, I'd probably buy a case and just start doing an entry a day until I caught the attention of somebody, for sure. And on that note, there you go. Yeah.
Cheers, guys. Sorry about that. I think I'm in a better spot now. Hopefully, I don't freeze as much.
There you go.
I
Right
didn't
on,
have you
Jared.
freezing at all.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
this has been rolling quite nice for me.
Okay, good, good. I froze a couple times there, but I think I'm closer to my modem. So
right on. Well, we got a whole bunch of the barbecue community jumping in here from YouTube. These guys are all new to After the Cook, I'm pretty sure. Daddy Dutch, Dr. Taste Good, Mr. Homeowner, he's a sweetheart. Awesome. Very awesome. Thank you, guys. Cool. Madwood Barbecue, thank you guys very much for logging in here, checking this out. This is something that we've been doing for what, like a year now, right? Has it been a year?
No. We kind of started this shortly after COVID.
There you go.
We started this sometime in March just to...
so 2 years ago.
Yeah, it feels like it.
Yeah.
Something to kind of just kill the time and get people talking, and we had a good time with it. We had fun chatting, and we kind of stuck with it. It's been a blast. The outpouring and the feedback we've been getting from our Instagram community has been great. We've been trying to find ways to bring on more people, so thus the jump over to YouTube, which I have my live streaming it here on Instagram too, on our After the Cooked site. So that's going to be there too, just so we can kind of keep it there and keep questions coming there. But yeah, it's been fun. So I just wanted to still ask people on the Instagram world, we have a few there. Can you guys still hear us okay? Is there any issues you guys are seeing with this?
You guys will have way more fun on YouTube, but it's awesome that everyone can be hitting us from all the places, right? This is wicked.
Yeah.
This is wicked. Yeah, as long as you keep reading the questions from Instagram, we're fine. Like, that's...
Are we on Snapchat and TikTok as well?
We are not, Jer. We are not technically set up for... We're pushing it with this, I think. So
yeah. Good. Yeah, everything is coming across fine on the Instagram, so things are good there. Yeah. So yeah, they're just commenting on Instagram how they're seeing more and more spam pics too, and they're getting there. Colby our boxer wants to know what Mel's favorite hot sauce is.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. That's the one. Heartbeat hot sauce, ladies and gentlemen, out of Thunder Bay, Canada. You got to check it out. Deadly hot sauce.
Yeah,
we got a question in here from YouTube. They want to know if I hunt. So, truth be told, I haven't hunted in a couple years because a lot of my buddies do a lot of hunting. And I process most of the meat for everybody. So I haven't had to hunt in quite a while. And also, all the kids I got right now, they're young. So I haven't had a ton of time either. But yes, I do process all of the game that my buddies bring me. Make sausages, jerky, whatever. It's a good time. And the moose is fantastic. I'll tell you what, the deer in Alberta, it's primo. They're eating grain. They're eating the same stuff as our cattle. It's amazing meat.
Deer.
Exactly. Wagyu deer, pretty much. That's pretty much exactly it there. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's good. I haven't had
you did that deer leg, remember, Mel? You did the whole deer leg.
Oh yeah, the muley. Yeah, the muley leg. That was deadly. That was a great cook. Did that up with the Sasquatch seasoning.
Yeah.
And smoked it low and slow on the big green egg, and it pulled apart almost like a pulled pork.
Yeah.
And the meat was great. Wasn't even that gamey. It was actually quite nice for a low, slow like roast. I did the whole hind quarter. Like it was a good cook.
Cool.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's the biggest animal that you've processed?
350-pound pig.
Ooh.
350-pound pig is probably the biggest that I processed just myself in the garage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We got Mr. Smoky Bullets on the Instagram, killing it.
Oh, nice.
Spam cook. Loving to see that.
Right on. Right on. Yeah. Smokey, you killed it with that cook, man. You killed it. Yeah, definitely, man. We appreciate it for sure. You're way up in the standings right now as it sits.
Sure.
Oh, nice. 13-point whitetail. That's a nice one, yeah. Is that sanitary? Is what sanitary? Darren? Processing a pig in my garage? Well, where else are you going to do it?
You're not going to do it in the basement.
Not going to do it in the basement. You'll
They
never get
dated-
the smell out of the carpet.
They dated for 2 years.
You know what? I can't see Jer anymore. That's what I'm doing right there.
Yeah. Am I blocked?
Yeah, it was actually 350-pound pig. I used a chain fall hoist to drag her out of the back of the truck, and then hung it, split it, gutted it, let her sit for a couple days. This was in the fall, maybe 3 years ago, and then processed the whole thing. It was actually amazing. I got tons of lard out of it. Some beautiful roasts, nice rack of ribs, tons of bacon, much bacon. And I had sausage meat for like 2 years. It was crazy. It was, yeah. So we get our pigs when we want them. We get our pigs out of Smoky Lake, Alberta. The farmers out there, it's like an old Ukrainian community, and you're pretty much paying $1 a pound.
Oh, that's good.
Wow.
That's cheap.
So 350-pound pig, I think I paid $300.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, no complaints. And that's Canadian, Chris. So that's like $150 a year, though.
Yeah, that's like
Smokey! There you go. Smokey's on the YouTubes now. Look at this. Fantastic.
Sorry, guys. I'm just pouring another drink.
oh jeez.
There he goes. Now
The
he's
show
getting in the
makes me
spirit now.
thirsty.
He's getting in the spirit now.
Right. Hi, Lauren. Lauren and Smoking Thai, as well as Southern Traditions, are also joining us on Instagram.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
For
Awesome.
joining us, guys.
Right
Yeah,
on.
this is pretty killer. I'm liking the dual lives. It's just that we got to make sure I'm keeping up with questions everywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty killer.
Right on. Yeah, no, we got people rolling in like crazy over here. It's all coming together. This is deadly. Do we have any hard-hitting topics to chat about tonight? I noticed nobody's really asking anything, which is kind of neat. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think everyone's just kind of getting used to the new format, which is cool.
Yeah.
Obviously, we got the spam going on, the spam contest challenge where we want to see you guys elevate spam in some sort of way. And Lauren was like, I don't know about spam. But I think we could come up with some sort of, I don't know, low carb spam. I wouldn't say healthy because how healthy is spam, but it could be low carb.
Apparently, when I brought this up to the boys at work, they schooled me a bit on spam because I haven't really eaten spam. It's not a thing that I've taken a big part in, but apparently it's quite natural.
Yeah.
And like healthy-ish.
Well, I mean, there's no carbs.
It's gluten-free.
Yeah, it's gluten-free.
Holy crap, that's per 1/6 of a can.
Yeah. The 22% of your fat or whatever it is.
Probably a
Wow.
lot of sodium in it.
560 milligrams of sodium per 1/6 of a can. This is not a big can, people. This is... Okay, so now we know. The winner of the spam challenge is the guy that eats 20 cans. That's the.
Should we
That's
do
the
a
one.
disclosure that after the cook will not be responsible for any medical bills?
Whoa,
Yeah.
Jared. We've never been responsible for anything we've done. So there's
Okay.
that. Let's start that. When we say 21 and up, it actually means there's no obligation for nothing anywhere. So
That's it.
clear.
That covers everything.
Correct.
Free of all liens and encumbrances, the whole 9 yards. We're good. We're done. We're finished here.
Okay.
That's it. Ha! That's exactly what we need. We need to get on the Joe Rogan show. That's
There-
you know what? Me and him would get into arguments. When I saw that he went back on the chemtrails, I was like, "Come on, Joe."
He's
Come on.
a big Traeger guy, I think, isn't he?
He is. He is. Well, all his buddies, all his hunting buddies, they're all in there. So
Yeah. That's all right.
we've got Lane Taylor. Just saying.
There
There you
Yeah.
go.
Okay, I think we're caught back up now. We were.
That's awesome, Smokey. That's wicked. Oh, buddy. Uh-oh. I think Chris is lagging now. Chris is off in Never Neverland.
Oh, is he?
I think so.
Looks
Maybe.
like
That's it. See this?
A little bit of issues here on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mel, are you shooting this
Okay.
off your phone or are you using a laptop?
I'm on a laptop, Jared.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to do the laptop.
Yeah, good idea.
Are you guys excited about Halloween? I noticed nobody's mentioned Halloween yet. This is the last after the cook you're going to see before the kids
Yes,
come out
that
and
was-
go trick-or-treating.
That's exactly what I was going to say after the spam thing was to bring up Halloween and see if anybody's doing anything special Halloween-wise or any big cooks for Halloween. What do you guys got?
I want to know. Are your kids going out? Are you handing out candy? I don't know, man. Are people worried about getting egged or toilet papered this year? Or is that like a no bueno because of the COVID? I don't know.
Toilet paper might still be a shortage, right? So I wouldn't mind being toilet papered.
This
Right.
COVID's got you coming and
Yeah,
going. Listen to this.
I've been pissing the neighborhood kids off all month, hoping they will toilet paper my house.
They banned Halloween.
In certain parts of Ontario, they've asked them not to do it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like Toronto proper, a few other. It's actually Kim's birthday this weekend, so we'll be celebrating. But yeah, no, it'll be interesting.
Kim's
Yes.
a Scorpio?
Yeah.
Ugh.
She just asked us to sing to her on Instagram.
Yeah, we
Kim
don't
did?
sing.
Oh, man. When Lisa and I had our anniversary, the most annoying people in the entire world called us and saying happy anniversary for 3 minutes straight. It was crazy.
Oh, who would do that?
I know, Kim and Jer. Who would do that? It was actually quite sweet, but
I think we did it several times, didn't we?
oh, yeah. Yeah, it was crazy. So, in this Halloween, because we're so festive right now, I want to show everybody.
Oh,
My
there we
pup-
go.
Everybody, this is my pumpkin. Isn't it cute?
It's adorable. Totes adorbs.
I think this is just the most precious little pumpkin you've ever seen. I'm so excited. My daughter laughed so hard when she saw it. She laughed so hard. And then it went right into the shopping cart because it's deadly. Absolutely deadly. What was that?
Oh, that's Kobe. He's coming to say hi.
Oh, nice. Fantastic. So yeah, that's my Halloween pumpkin. I'm quite excited about that. So we're down to a maximum of 15 people in public events.
Okay.
That's what we got cut down to. So I don't know what's going to happen now for Halloween, if kids are even coming out or what. But I got the decorations up anyway. I can't help it.
Yeah, we're my kiddos aren't going to be trick or treating,
No?
but we're going to do stuff here. They're still dressing up. I told them I'd get them a bunch of candy. We're actually what we're doing is We are working on reading the girls Harry Potter.
Oh, nice.
So we're almost to the first book. We're going to try to finish it by Saturday. Then we can watch the movie Saturday night. They haven't seen the movie yet.
Oh, that's wicked. They'll love that.
So
They'll love that.
Yeah.
Kardashian pumpkins. Bravo, Paul. Bravo.
Like
Yes, guys, it looks like an ass because it's a pumpkin that's an ass.
a little in the middle, but she got much back.
That's the thing. If Mel was to find a pumpkin, this would be the pumpkin Mel would find. That's it. There we go. So I'm quite excited about that pumpkin. It's gonna be fun. The kids are gonna be like, I don't know. Yeah. That's awesome. I love it. Yeah, it'll blow their something, let me tell you, Darren. It'll blow their something. So there's that. I don't know. What else we got here? Couple things that have happened this week. For anybody in Edmonton or area, they're doing a chef special at the Pink Gorilla Pizzeria. So stay tuned for that. It's a local pizza joint not far from my house. And they've decided to do the Dirty Donnie for the month of November.
Ooh.
So we're pretty pumped about that. And I stepped it up a notch from the burger game. This time they are pastramiing the brisket with donair seasoning.
Oh, really?
So it's the proper dark side Dirty Donnie. So it's donair seasoned brisket pastramied for 5 days, and then served on with a rosemary. So the way it works is, you guys ready for this? This is. You guys want to hear the breakdown of this pizza? There's Jerry. He's back again. Breakdown of this pizza.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
This is. So here's the pizza. Here's your pizza. Dough. Sweet sauce. You got to have that garlic sweet sauce.
Okay.
Right? Then you've got your pastrami donair brisket. Right? Your cheese. Your rosemary infused mushrooms. Black olives. Hot peppers. Purple onions. Right?
Mm.
And then when it comes out of the pizza oven, your tzatziki.
Yes.
Wow. What's this?
So the tzatziki's still cold on a fresh, hot pizza.
Yes.
Cool.
That's it. So I went there yesterday. We did the intro shoot to like launch it, right? And they cooked me the very first pizza. The cooks hadn't even tasted it yet. Brought it out, right? I had people in the entire restaurant eating this pizza. And everyone was like, this is going to be massive. It was like, we're on to something. We're on to something. It's going to be a good time. So I can't wait to see like Dirty Donnie fajitas, breakfast fajitas. It could get into everything.
Yeah.
It'll live forever.
I think we need a Dirty Donnie dark side seasoning.
There we go.
Shh. Maybe it's coming. Who knows?
Dirty.
Hey, Jeremy, how many rooms do you want to tell people about?
Don't take us
How about
to that
that?
room. Don't take
Because
us
I
to
walked into two or three rooms in Jeremy's house that I'm not going to talk about because I have friends that are in the service. And Jeremy's page will now go blank again, and he'll just be gone and not come back. So there's that.
Oh,
One of our team green is going to call the swamp team, and then all of a sudden it's done. It's finished.
Oh, this is fantastic. So yeah, I kind of have the urge to cook those bat wings.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen a few people do those.
But I'm not sure that's the most appropriate thing to do in Corona times.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, it's true.
That's what when I saw that going down, I was like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I was joking around about with my daughter, right? Some show that she saw on TV. This wasn't for me and Lisa. This was some show that she saw as a kid on TV. And she turned around and asked me, she's like, why did that man have to eat that bat? And I was like, what are you talking about? And she's like, well, we can't do anything now because somebody ate a bat. I'm like, who told you this?
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Sesame
But
Street.
like everyone, she's 6.
Trump said that.
Well, whatever. Trump's not teaching in our schools up in Canada. Like, believe that. It's crazy. And here's this kid that just like knows nothing about the world and is sad that someone ate a bat.
Yeah.
So I had to explain, like, it had nothing to do with that. Like, it's a whole, but yeah, man, I don't know. Everyone's pretty touchy right now about the bats. So
Yeah.
it's also Instagram.
Yeah.
Right. So if you're taking that too seriously,
Yeah.
Right? I'm not sick of
reevaluate.
seeing people's burgers again. Hey, how about that burger post?
That was good.
Love it or hate it, people. Love it or hate it. I'm going to do it. If you're going to put up a 10-patty burger, you know what? I'm done. I'm done playing games. It looks fantastic. Now let me see you put it in your pie hole.
Yeah.
We're done now. You got it. If you're going to show this, then you got to show the whole thing.
Yeah, you got a guy for idiot. Yeah. What about
That's
these bacon wrapped Oreos? They were the big thing the last couple of weeks.
Those are a pretty touchy subject, Jer.
Is it controversial?
Oh, buddy. There you go. Yeah, if he would have grilled the bats, it all would have been fine. There you go. That's fantastic. And this is the weird thing, right? Like, that's an excellent point. People have been eating these things for forever. It's true. It's totally true. So, whatever. I don't know. I'm not getting into it. How about that?
I'm sticking to steak.
Yeah. Yeah, there's that. I don't know. I love chicken feet and tripe. I go bananas for people have told me things about that stuff too, right? So whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll do a pumpkin shaped pizza for Halloween.
There's Moose Shed. Moose Shed just logged in on YouTube here.
Hey, Moose.
Moose Shed, tell us about that spam dish you did. Jump on here and tell us about that spam dish because it was fantastic, man. We absolutely loved it. Looked amazing. I'm serious. Somebody better eat 20 cans of this stuff.
No.
Is John Flood still on here? He'll do it.
That's fantastic. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to be doing yet.
That's a very good question. Bacon wrapped Oreos. Do you do milk or do you do barbecue? I would have a hard time. Oh, I would do milk.
Would you?
That's a tough one. Yeah, milk would be okay.
Yeah, with bacon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Mine might take 20 cans to make.
Oh, no.
You're doing the Mel bust. He's gonna, take the spam, put it in a tub.
Oh, buddy.
Bust the Mel.
Yeah, there you go. He did the miso in a can.
Yes.
That's awesome. That is really awesome. Spam wrapped Oreos. There you go. Jeff Davies on to something there.
Is that Winnipeg Jeff's on here?
Is that Jeff Davey?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm surprised he could reach his keyboard over top of all of those microgreens he's buried in. Yeah. Eat the bacon off and then dunk the cookie. Yep, that's yeah, there you go.
It's a nice little
I love it.
So
Winnipeg,
you guys lost a big Oilers fan.
We did, yes.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Joey Moss. You have to understand, Joey Moss was the biggest Oilers fan ever. He sang the anthem, I don't know how many times. The boys that have him right in the box. Like, he was the most excited person you've ever seen at the game. So it's a rough one. Everybody kind of felt that.
Yeah.
Because you'd see him at Canadian Tire with his family, and he'd be wearing a jersey. Like, he lived in the Oilers. So, that's tough.
What happened? Was he sick or?
The Down syndrome. So he got way up there in age. Like, everyone was surprised he made it as long as he did.
I think he was close to
that's
60.
good.
Yeah, he was in his 50s or early 60s.
57, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So bless him, man. Bless him. He was an absolute sweetheart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But his sister used to date Gretzky. I guess that's how he kind of got involved, right?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't talk about the great one, Jer.
Oh, sorry. Bookaboom. We'll talk about Bookaboom.
Yeah. That's. You guys don't know this, but I have a mute button that I'm pressing. That's it cuts off your Wi-Fi. That's what it.
Yep.
Go Flyers. Get out of here, Flyers. Get out of here.
Who said that?
Mr. Homeowner. Yeah, that's a good one. I don't know. The 2021 Cup is going to be really weird. As far as I understand it, they're starting in January.
Mm.
I'm not quite sure how this is going to go.
And that's the Oilers' year, right?
It is. This is our year anyway. It doesn't matter. But hopefully they'll just give it to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah. It would be all right. It would be fair. I'd take it. I would take it. So I don't know, Chris. What else we got? What else we got to talk about?
Oh, we got plenty.
We got so much to talk about. So much to talk about. Have you come up against any big cooks lately that you're excited about, or?
I was just thinking about this. I have to think about what I'm going to be doing this weekend. I got plenty of stuff in the freezer, so I gotta come up with something. So I don't know. I'll dive in there and see what I got. I got a couple of prime ribs in there.
Nice.
Boneless. I'm gonna save the Wagyu one for Christmas or sometime. But I kind of want to take the prime one and put it on my meat slicer and just get 7 pounds of shaved prime rib.
Nice.
And then, freeze that into different packages and then make some killer cheesesteaks with that.
What meat slicer do you have, Chris?
It's one from Cabela's.
Oh, okay.
So it's a pretty.
It's okay. It's good.
Yeah.
I've been looking at purchasing one, so I don't want to go super high end because you could spend a couple $1,000 on a meat slicer,
yeah.
but a few $100 to get a half decent one, I think makes sense.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's heavy duty. I mean, it's
Yeah.
heavy as all hell, but it was it gets a lot of use. Actually, what I do is Costco gets these boneless carver hams, and I'll get them, I pick them up, and I just I smoke them for an hour or two just to get a little extra smoke on it, and then I shave that for lunch meat, and it's my kids' favorite lunch meat. So I have to constantly get ready for them because they don't like the store-bought ham now.
Yeah, there you go.
I smoked a porchetta on the weekend. I was shaving it to make sandwiches, and thanks. And Mel was chatting me about it, but it would have been perfect on it. Like I cut it thin with my knives, but it would have been great to let it cool a little bit and then put it through a slicer.
Ooh, that's bigger.
Yeah.
This is one of my personal gripes about people that I know. Jeremy straight out asked me, he's like, I need to buy a meat slicer. And we talked for 10 minutes about a meat slicer. And I said, look, man, quit screwing around. Just go to Cabela's and buy a meat slicer.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I literally said that. And here he's talking to you about, what do you think about a meat slicer? Like, everybody he talked to is going to say the same thing. And still, you didn't buy the meat. In the time it took to talk about it with person number one.
I was just about to say to Chris that you're the second guy that suggested Cabela's to me.
That's hilarious. Yeah, no, that's so. Moose asked, the spam thing is running for at least another week. How many people come in and do that? So you haven't won yet, my friend, but you're on the post, so that's good. That's good. Someone else had asked something here. I'm trying to keep up with the questions as they roll in on YouTube here.
Yeah, cheese whiz or provolone for your cheesesteak was a big question too.
Oh, there you go. Kobe beef burger. Oh, Kobe beef.
I am on my cheesesteak. I usually like to do a slice of provolone and a slice of sliced mozzarella on there too.
Ooh, that sounds fantastic.
I just like a lot of meltiness in there too. So I think the provolone and the mozzarella combination is nice. But yeah, that's how I roll. And actually for those, I really like to use the Blackstone for it. Because then you got like one of those little steamer caps. So I have the the beef on there. You put the veggies and the cheese on top of it to melt it. You throw a couple of ice cubes on the griddle itself, and then put the cap on there to let that steam and melt. And get super melty.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's really nice. I've got a special high dome lid on a skillet for that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Where you can set it inside but not direct. Put that top on for a couple seconds, pull it off, and it's like just perfect.
Oh, that's awesome.
I love that. Yeah, I love that.
Am I the only guy that's drinking here?
Don't start, Jer. Did he freeze again? Just flicking right off there. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we have another one. Smoking Ty said he also has a meat slicer from Cabela's too.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there we go. Thanks, Ty. I'll buy one.
Hey, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Are you counting?
I know better than to count yours.
That's it. Don't be like my wife and start counting my cans. It gets awkward. Holy crap, you just drank 38 beer before noon. Shh. Yeah. Don't tell anybody. Stop it.
I'm going to buy a meat slicer with all your empties when you were here for a week. So I'm going to take back your empties and I'm going to be able to buy a meat slicer.
That's hilarious.
And a couch.
Yeah, and a new couch.
Mm-hmm.
And a bed.
That's it.
I got $1,000 to spend.
Slip and Jimmy. I'm drinking Budweiser Micheladas at the moment. Kind of Alberta whiskey. Was it? Jeremy?
Yeah, I'm here.
What were you drinking?
Oh, Danfield's 21-year-old rye.
Rye. There you go. Everybody likes a good stiff rye.
But I'm gonna switch over to bourbon in a minute after this one.
Yeah, I think I might switch over to something else here too. Probably.
Yeah, you've got a selection behind you.
I do. Yeah, this is going to be my inside after the cook. I think.
Yeah, it
seems not bad, eh? It works.
Yeah.
What do you think, Chris? Is this decent? I put up my little. I got my right.
Didn't you have Jersey and fish hanging in there last week?
I also hung my pig. There he is.
Nice.
There he is. Isn't he cute?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a wild boar with chicken wings sewed to his back and then little Texas steer horns. All 3 food groups.
There we go.
Just like that.
Turducken.
Very happy about that. PBR. There you go. That's fantastic.
So we had a question, I believe it was from Kim.
Okay.
Asking about using the wok much on the Big Green Egg.
Oh.
There we go.
I've seen you use it quite a bit.
The wok is actually one of my favorite accessories. I love using the wok. Gosh, what did I use it for? Oh, I used it to deep fry my Spam fries.
Oh, cool.
I did that. I really like stir fry. To me, I think it's a great way to eat vegetables because I don't like vegetables. But if it's stir fried in there with other stuff, and I've been on a big noodle kick lately too, so I love throwing it on there with the noodles and doing like a lo mein on the wok. But I don't think you can get better fried rice or better just stir fried vegetables than you can on the wok with the Big Green Egg because you can cook it at such a high temp. The rest of your house isn't going to stink.
Yeah.
Because you're doing that outside. You know, much like why I do a lot of pan frying, like my scallops. I don't do scallops in the house because it's going to stink. So I always do it outside.
And they're built for the large, right? Large egg?
Mine's on the XL, so I use mine on the XL still even.
Oh, okay.
It works with the base of the expander. The only difference is that the XL is going to get a little bit hotter.
Oh, okay.
Than on the large, just because there's so much airflow that comes up around the wok. So it's going to be a little bit hotter. If you're wanting to keep it low, it's going to be a little bit harder to do that. Much easier to do it low on the large. But if I really want to keep it low, I'll actually put it on the mini max. I can put the wok on the mini max to kind of get through it. And yes, the key is definitely day old rice.
Yeah,
it's the best way to get it kind of crispy and get that good flavor.
Very cool. Good question, awesome. Kim. Keep them coming.
That's awesome.
Oh, Darren! Speaking of stickers, Darren, I'm down here. I'm on my desk, so by my office. I'm like, I gotta send these out.
Oh, there we go.
I've got a stack of these. So I got the hologram ones. You can't really see because I need to put a light up on this side. But these are hologram ones, and I got some other ones too. So I have to get these out. Dirty Dotty pad. Oh, Kim. Mel, Kim wants to see you make some Dirty Dotty pad thai in the wok.
Could you imagine?
That'd be good.
Oh, that would be good.
She is hired.
That would be great.
If you want to be the producer,
that would be great.
Yeah.
Cherry whiskey. Ooh, sounds fantastic. It's funny. Everyone's talking about these stickers. I don't have a Big Green Jar sticker.
What?
Or a Tie Down Griller sticker. I don't have any of these stickers.
I thought I slipped like 50 of them in your suitcase.
You did not.
I'll send it back with that $500 I found.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. Kevin McGirt just asked if we have any bear ideas.
Like Chicago Bears?
I don't know.
I got no ideas for them.
What do you mean? What are we looking to cook them? Are we looking to fight them?
Wrestle?
Are we trying to trap them? I don't know. What are we doing with these bears?
That would be embarrassing.
That's it. That would be unbearable, probably. But if I had to say anything about bear, the only bear I've really enjoyed was in a sausage. And that's it. Bear sausage, not bad.
Was it mixed with pork?
Bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
And heavily seasoned. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I don't know. I find bear like sour almost. But also, the only bear I ever had came from Kelowna. Lots of pine.
Yeah. I think it's where they're harvest, right? Like I had a buddy who used to hunt with a bow and arrow, and he would get day-old donuts from Tim Hortons, and he would put them out on his bear stand for like 2 months, and then he shot a bear, and I tried a piece of roast off of the bear. It was actually not bad. Yeah, it's very, very like I found it lean, but it. I think if you're shooting a dump bear or something like that, you got to be careful. But
let's try not to shoot the dump bears, okay, Kevin?
Stay away from the dump bears.
Hey, all I can think is John Candy with the chocolate. Bang, 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 bang. I just want to get a closer look, eh? Bang, 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 bang.
Big bear.
Big bear.
That's big bear.
What's up, Lane? Thanks for joining us tonight, buddy.
That's awesome. What's that, bud?
I just said what's up to Lane Taylor. He just joined us on Instagram.
Oh, hey, Lane.
Mr. Lane Taylor. Tell him to eat 10 cans of Spam. See what he says.
Yeah, where's your I was just talking to him earlier this past weekend. He was talking about some stuff he got from his nutritionist at work.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's funny when he says, "Oh yeah, I got it from work." I mean, the Packers? Was
it Spam?
Yeah.
Was it packed Spam?
Is Spam something you can get from your nutritionist? Do they have that on their plan?
I think this is going to be the comment of the night. Never eat a dump bear.
Word of wisdom.
That's going to sum up the show, right? Never eat a dump bear. That's
the title of my autobiography.
That's so good.
Never eat a dump bear. I'm writing that down. That's going to go in the description for this when I post it.
That's it. Never eat a dump bear. That's
exactly.
That's so good.
Hey, Melissa.
Melissa. Oh, awesome. Love Grill Mama. She's such a sweetheart. Such a sweetheart.
On the IG.
So, Mel, you're feeling better? You were sick there for a little while.
Yeah, I survived. And it wasn't COVID, or that's what they tell me. So we're okay there. I had a fever for 4 days straight. And it was a heavy fever. And I don't know, man. We always joke around about it, but the man cold is a real thing.
Yeah.
And if you don't watch out, it'll kill you. So, my daughter's climbing on me, and she's bumping me in the face with a pillow, and she's like, "What's wrong with you? How come you're not fighting back?" I'm like, "Just take me out behind the barn. We're done here." Oh, it was so bad. I was so sick. So sick.
Well, you're looking better.
Yeah, I feel a lot better. Thank you for asking. Yeah. I'm not caught up on the sleep yet.
No.
Yeah, I missed Thanksgiving. I was pissed about that. I got some nice leftovers, though. Thanks, my wife, for that. I got some nice leftovers. But, yeah, it sucked, man. It knocked me right out.
Yeah, looking like I'm in witness protection. These are blue light blocking glasses. I don't know, the past several months, just from looking at screens, I get headaches and my eyes just start to get tired. So I'm trying these blue light. And right now, since I'm trying to read 2 screens with the iPad here, I have my phone right here trying to keep up on Instagram. Instant headache. I guess I'm just getting old.
Hey, Mel, I checked out your Peking duck video. Pretty cool.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
Because I can check and see if you watched it or not.
I watched it religiously. I let it loop for 10 hours.
That's fantastic.
No,
Thank you very much. It was a really good cook. You know what? It was actually a really good cook. And I'm really happy I had to share it with I got to share it with everybody. You wouldn't believe how many people messaged me and were like, the skin wasn't crunchy. Right? There's no way your skin was crunchy. The big green egg can't do that, blah, 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 blah. So when I finally put that video up and I showed the knife, pink, and it bounced off you heard it, click, click, click.
Yeah, you could hear it.
Oh, suck it. That's what I'm going to say to you. I'm going to say to you all, suck it. I made Peking duck, and I nailed it. I nailed that duck. It was perfect.
So where'd you get the criticism? People saw it on Instagram first before the video, and they were commenting?
Yeah. Just the pictures and stuff. They're like, yeah, that's all great and fine, except you couldn't have done it with the tools you had or whatever. This is how it's always been.
Yeah.
There's a lot of keyboard cowboys when it comes to Instagram cooking, right? Steve Grant. So we're moving to YouTube, but we still keep this little bit on the back end for Instagram because there's still our Instagram fan base. That's where we started. We got to keep our roots going.
Yep.
So yeah, it's a good thing. This for sure, YouTube, you're going to be able to interact more once we figure out how to do this stuff. We'll be able to show screen share. We'll even play videos and stuff. We'll be able to show you people's posts and bring it up so you can see. I got a lot of hopes for this. This is the new end of you know what I mean. Once we figure this out, it's going to be really slick. And this is where all the professionals are. So,
and this allows us to have 3 people on too, where instead of just us 2, we can have a guest, i.e. Big Green Jer.
There we go.
That's it. That's it.
We're doing this. We're finding our ways around it to simulcast. So I know Southern Dance Barbecue Ryan was just asking. Well, he just said he was confused. I'm guessing he's wondering why I'm showing a picture of a screen. But I think this is a good way to kind of sum it up. And Jer's been here to break us in and be gentle.
That's it. And we love Jer. So thank you very much, Jer, for being on here with us. That's amazing.
No worries. You make my my Tuesday nights fun.
Oh, this is awesome. And that's a big thing for everybody too. You could be here. You could be right here with us. So think about it. It'd be a big deal. I'm excited to see the people that we're going to have on the show. Jeremy, awesome guest.
Yeah,
who else is going to be here? We don't know. We don't know. Maybe Jack Arnold will be on here one day. We don't know. It's possible. Melissa, wouldn't that be nice? I'd love to have. You know what? I'd pull this up to my turtle tank if we had Melissa on. I totally would. That'd be awesome.
I don't know what that means.
Melissa is a huge fan of birds. She keeps a lot of birds. She likes birds. I keep turtles. Her name is Mel.
Okay.
Her name is Mel. My name is Mel.
You meant actual turtles. Okay, I just didn't know where you were going with that.
No, I have like just right
know.
Here. I have a tank with turtles.
Okay.
And we can have wonderful conversations about small animals.
Yeah, I like Darren's comment too. You know, after the cook makes his Tuesday nights great and his Wednesday mornings bad.
Exactly.
I have to say something for my boys at work. They have come to the time now since March up to now. Wednesday is usually our donair lunch day.
Okay.
Because Mel might be just a little bit slow, a little bit extra tired. There might be a little extra baggage on Wednesdays, right? And they're like, you need to pick me up. Let's go eat a pound of donair meat.
You get extra grease to soak everything up.
That's it. That's it. Look at this.
Hey, boys, I think I'm going to switch to Irish whiskey.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh.
There you go. Look at the size of that.
That's a good ice cube.
So I saw the new LG freezer.
Uh-huh.
It makes. Did you see the glass balls?
Yep.
Oh, really?
It makes perfect bourbon ice cubes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh no. Like, we just bought a new fridge.
You just bought a fridge.
Yeah, and I'm like, this one's not working right. It's not, Lisa's like, what are you talking about? You loved it last week. I'm like, I don't like it anymore. Something's not right with it.
Yeah, it doesn't make craft ice.
Yeah, it doesn't make craft ice.
You could get it for the basement.
I would assume they make a craft ice machine, no? Maybe?
Probably.
Maybe.
I mean, they make like just silicone molds too that you could put in here.
Yeah, those ones. That's where this guy came from, right? But it doesn't make it clear. How do they make it clear? Isn't it like pressure?
I think it's if you agitate it. Like one is if you're constantly agitating it as it freezes, that can help with clear ice.
That is an interesting thing that I'm going to have to do some research on. This takes me back to when I was a child on Waldman Lake. We used to have a cabin at Cedar Beach, and every year they would clear off a huge section of the lake where you could go out and skate. Right? Lake freezes over, you get to go out and skate. One year, for some reason, 24 inches of glass. You could see right through. In like 15 feet of water, you could see right through. You could see fish swimming under your skates.
Wow!
And it was only 1 year that it was like the entire lake was just solid glass. It was crazy. So I don't know why it happened that way that 1 year, but it was something else. So if it's agitation, like was the lake constantly windy while it froze over? I don't know. Like,
I think there's a few different ways you can do it too. I mean, there's more than one way to achieve that.
Yeah, I got questions now.
No.
Oh.
A little strong?
You can't see it.
What's that one? Oh, there we go. The good stuff.
Alberta Premium.
You're bringing out the good stuff.
Yeah, bringing out the big guns. That's it. Yeah, so Spray Lakes is one that does it every year up in Canmore. Now, I wonder if that has something to do with heat, because Spray Lakes does get warm.
De-aerated.
Do you know Mike from Canmore?
Yes.
Okay.
That's Moose Shed.
Yeah. Mike? Okay.
Is that his name?
I don't know. I just know I've met Mike from Canmore.
You always put me on the spot. Me and him drank together. We had a cigar. He dropped me off Spices. We had a great night. I also drink, and I'm like forgetful, so I don't. Jeremy, I didn't know your name was Jeremy for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Yeah,
I forgot his last name the other day. I like could not remember Chris's last name. I've been spelling it for a year.
Shem.
Luke, why didn't I? And I knew that because of Luke Skywalker. I knew that too.
All right, folks on Instagram, you guys are
there
gonna
he is.
You guys are gonna get kicked off for about a minute while I post this to the other one, and then we'll come right back on.
Awesome.
So be patient on IG. We won't say anything all that fun while you're gone.
Ryan just popped on YouTube. There he is.
There's Ryan.
There's Ryan right there.
Hey, Rye Dog.
Luke, I'm terribly sorry, buddy. I thought your
Sorry,
name was Luke too. I don't know
I
what
knew
else.
it was Luke.
Well, wait, thanks for setting me up then, Jer. That's a real nice move there for you, bud. That's So here's a funny thing. You guys may as well find out about Mel. I forget my wife's birthday all the time. So I have like 5 or 6 family members that will call and remind me. So now I set it in my phone and it reminds me. Those phone calls are getting annoying now because I'm like, I'm not a piece of crap husband. I know her birthday. The only birthday that I actually remember is my father's birthday because it's October 31st.
There we go. Same as Kim's. He's a Scorpio.
See? Exactly. That's why me and Dad get along so well.
Yeah.
Ugh. My dad's insane.
Yeah.
He's actually insane, but it's fine. It's So Big Green Winnipeg is Jeff Davey?
Yeah.
Jeff Davey, you should change your logo on your YouTube because I don't know that it's you, buddy. See how everybody has such nice logos? And then there's Jeff Davey. He should put up like some microgreens.
Microgreens.
Some microgreens would be real nice.
Hey, I enjoy microgreens.
You know Big Green Winnipeg, right? Yeah. He's always putting up the fantastic. I have to say it though, like it's just too awesome. It's look at these perfect scallops, but I'm gonna hide them under a bunch of green shit. That's
Hashtag never eat a dump bear and post. Okay.
Never eat a dump bear. That's it. I love it.
Had to get that one out there. So, Jeff, I got a question for you. So, I love microgreens. I get them at the store. And they're not expensive, but it's just that I have to remember to get them from the store, first of all. And then the second part of that is I need to they get slimy after a while. So I'm sure that you are growing your own. Do you grow them inside? Do you have a kit that you grow them inside? Because I'm looking to get one.
What do microgreens consist of? Are we talking about like sunflower shoots? The wheat shoots?
Most of them, at least ones that I like, are broccoli. Some of them are radish. They'll be a little bit spicier. So I do like the radish ones too. Kohlrabi, kale. Those are the ones that you mostly find in the stores. But I think most of them are going to be broccoli and radishes.
Wow. So you're actually using radish plants and stopping it when it's just a shoot?
Yeah, so it's like 7 to 14 days old. And those are actually more nutrition concentrated than the full-grown plant.
Well, this is so way back in the day I used to juice. And we did the
Sorry.
Shut up, Jer. Shut up. And I used to grow shut up. And I used to grow all of my own. So I did the wild sunflower stuff to get the shoots from the sunflowers. And I did the wheat, right? You did I forget what they call it, but if you go, shut up, Jer. If you go to booster juice, we have a booster juice, and you ask for like the booster is those shoots. And it's like catnip, pretty much, right? And we did that for like a solid month. We did that like crazy. It was really good.
Do you even lift, bro?
Well, you know what happened was the wife caught me putting vodka in my juicer, right? And then she's like, "Oh, you may as well, yeah." He juiced pecan. That's exactly it. So then the wife was like, "Okay, you're drinking before work again, so we're just not going to juice anymore."
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, "Okay, fine, whatever." Yeah.
Drinking before work again.
Yeah, well, you don't know the people, okay?
Yeah.
You don't know what it's like.
Don't judge. Don't judge.
No, but really, we did grow our own shoots of sunflowers and grapes.
Okay.
But I did not think that you would like waste radish seeds to get just the shoot and then kill the radish. Like that seems almost like wasteful, doesn't it?
So the radish ones are more spicy. Like the shoots themselves will have a little bit more flavor and be a little bit more spicy. So in plus they look cooler. They're the ones that are going to have some of the purple stalks and with the green leaves on top. So yeah, for those of you that are growing microgreens, do you use a kit? I've looked at a few of the different ones, and I'm wondering if anybody there has any insight on what kit you use. 40 miles if there's a dump. They're still going on about the dump bears.
That's Buddy just asked if you could juice a dump bear. I'll give you $50 if you juice a dump bear. I don't know how you're going to approach it. Hey, you got an old Henry. I want to see it. I want to see that video real bad. Don't condone juicing a dump bear, but I want to watch that so bad. Okay, fantastic. That's so good. So mustard seed microgreens. There you go.
Oh wow.
No,
That's cool.
I am actually considering, because I do like growing stuff. I really like growing stuff, and growing greens like that are easy because that's 3 days in, cut it down. 3 days in, cut it down. But
It's practically legal in Canada to grow it now.
yeah, exactly. That's
Mustard greens?
mustard greens.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Why is it illegal to grow in Canada?
Oh, not greens. The other type of greens.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to read everything from everywhere.
Yeah, I know. So how's Instagram doing? Is there still comments rolling in or what?
Well, we have a few people coming back in now. I mean, obviously, I think part of it with Instagram is we don't have you joining us, so all of the at Dark Side of the Grill followers aren't getting the alerts.
Oh, okay.
Duke just popped on the
there's Duker.
IG. So what's up, Duke?
Duke. Wonder if he's at work.
He's probably in the cam.
Yeah, exactly. I love Duke. Love Duke. I love it. Fruitless tomato plants. That's the thing. Yeah, we're allowed to have as many of those as you want up here now. Let me tell you, that's crazy. Yeah. You wouldn't believe how many people I know that just threw a few seeds in their backyard for no reason.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're growing weed. And they're like, yeah, I just wanted to see if I could. I'm like, I don't think that was the point of the thing. You know what I mean? But everyone did it. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So now you know. Canada's like Colorado.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just like it.
Yeah. Probably not. Probably not. Chris, how much was this when you bought it?
I gotta say, probably $3.
Well, then there you go. I paid $4.50 for this.
Canadian.
Yeah. That's all right.
I could have bought a viable pork chop for this. Just gonna throw that out there. I could have bought a for real pork chop, even with a bone, for the price of this can.
Yeah, but that's gonna expire.
Yeah, that's true.
That'll be good on the shelf until 2023.
Yeah, probably.
I've got a question for our viewers right now about expiry dates. I would like to know how serious you are with your expiry dates of stuff.
Let me go get a bottle of water. I'll be right back.
Sure.
Okay, fantastic. I want to know how you guys feel about expiry dates on cans, especially. I got this beautiful can of pink Himalayan sea salt from Costco. Yeah, $4.99 a can. Well, this was no joke, man. This was $4.50 in Edmonton at No Frills.
There was an expiry date on salt?
So hold on. I got to find the expiry date on this first. Best before May 2023.
What?
There you go. So we got till 2023 to eat this can of Spam. So this Himalayan pink sea salt, on the front it says, like 2 billion years in the making
Right.
to make this pink sea salt, and then you flip it over. Best before December 2021. I get it. You have to do this, right?
Yeah. Maybe
Right?
it's something to do with the licensing or something.
So I remember being a kid, like we never looked at the dates of anything.
No.
You'd open it, instinctually you'd smell it,
Yeah. Like milk.
and then you'd dump it.
Yeah.
And that was it. Like there was never. This is the crazy thing. So me and the wife now, yeah, it keeps you buying it. That's exactly right, Ryan.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly right. I remember because we used to have a cabin, and sometimes we wouldn't go up there for months and months. Like you wouldn't know. There'd be a can of beans there that might have been there for 6 years.
Yeah.
But when you got to it, you'd crack it, you'd smell it, in the pot it goes. Like it was crazy. And I think to myself, like my grandparents used to say, like, this lasts forever.
Yeah.
Right? By the time you use it, it will never be bad. And it's crazy to me. Just crazy. Freezers, the same deal. So the USDA says after like 3 months
or 3 or 6 months.
3 to 6 months, your stuff in the deep freeze is now bad.
Yeah.
And you should throw it out and buy new stuff. When I was a kid, it was commonplace for people to have deer from 2 and 3 years ago.
Yeah. Or have
like
2 or 3
everyone
freezers
same,
full of stuff.
That's it, right? Like you'd go on your BC salmon fishing trip, and people would be bringing salmon out for Christmas dinner from 3 years ago.
Yeah.
You vacuum seal it or seal it up properly, like it. That's it. If it passes the sniff test,
yeah.
If you look at it and it looks good, smells good, it's good.
What are we talking about?
The best before dates on everything, and now like how long something will last in your freezer. The USDA says frozen pork 3 months.
Yeah, as long as it's not freezer burnt. Why? Like at the beginning of COVID, I went out and spent like $500 on like pork chops and chicken and hamburger, and I just vacuum sealed it, and I've been eating it for like the last 6 or 7 months, and there's been no issues whatsoever.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like we've had whole salmon cut up into like quarters.
Yeah,
but big, like we're talking the size of your thigh.
Yeah,
and Mom has dug them out of the freezer like 3 years later. Thawed it out, we roasted it, and you wouldn't even be able to tell.
No.
Maybe if it was skinless, you'd be able to see it or something, but yeah, cut the freezer burn off and go. So that's how I was raised. Like we rarely ever threw anything out. Like it had to be spoiled before we.
Yeah, even milk, right? Like if you, like you said, I don't know how many times as a kid, my old man would be like, "Hey, smell this. Does it taste okay?" Like, but yeah, I think to me the expiry date is always just a suggestion.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's good to figure this out with you guys. I like these interesting things.
Yeah, my brother-in-law has a, I don't want to say theory, but he has a, I don't know, he doesn't think sour cream ever expires. It's like, sour cream doesn't expire.
Yeah.
I'm like, well I don't know. If it turns into cottage cheese, that's no longer good.
Yeah. See, the Moose Shed, so Luke, he comes from the UK. Well, but he originates from the UK, and I'm sure people in England, like, I think they just got fridges a little while ago. So it's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. The people that I know from the UK, like, it would never be an issue. Never be an issue. So
I go every week and buy $50 worth of vegetables and fruits that I throw out 3 weeks later.
No, that's my wife.
Yeah.
You and my wife would get along famously. That's it. Yeah.
I spend hours at the farmer's market.
Yeah, that's actually I can't say that. The tortoises usually eat everything that spoils for our vegetables.
Oh, that's cool.
So we have like the kids like right now I can guarantee you Emily has like a plate of fruit and like cucumbers or something.
Yeah.
Scarlett's just getting into that age. Like we go through tons of fruits and veggies all the time.
Oh,
And then
that's
whatever's going off to them ends up going to the tortoises. So we actually don't waste a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, the old stone cellar. I love it. I love it. Yeah, it's crazy. So the old Scottish people that I used to work with, canning meat was a big thing for them. They would like can meat and then leave it for years.
Wow.
And I was like, but there you go. They've done it for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
And fine. So
It was pretty cool. We were house shopping for our first house in Wauwatosa, Wisconsin, which has a lot of, houses built the early 1900s that we were looking at, because we liked all the character houses. Some of them in the basements. Now, do you guys have? Yeah, you have basements in
Yeah.
Canada. Yeah, you have basements here. Down in Florida, they don't have a lot of basements down there. But some of the basements underneath the stairs, they would have jelly cellars, where it's actually a part that was, one house had one that was actually cut out from the foundation. There was this little brick part where it actually wasn't under the house, it was just under the backyard, and it would just had bricks in there, and that was a jelly cellar where they would be able to put like canned, and I'm sure a lot of people back in the day were doing their fermenting. I'm sure your Baba was making some crocks with sauerkraut or something in there.
Yep. So truth be told, this house was built in 1965. The original owner sold it to me. I used to shovel these sidewalks, and she was an old bubba. She had her whole family, grew up here, the whole 9 yards. They built this house from the same builder that my mom had used down the street to build her house. It was insulated, except for under the stairs where the canning room is.
Yeah.
Like, how cool is that? It's the only place that has a concrete floor, concrete walls in the corner of the house, where I now keep all my canned pickles and stuff like that, and all my syrups. But literally, just like you're saying, that's how like the old Ukrainians used to do it. Very cool, man. Very cool.
Well, even our house, you saw it, Mel. Like we have the coal cellar. It's a whole coal cellar under our front stoop. So we have a and that's where I keep all my whiskeys. So
yeah,
it's like a coal cellar. Yeah.
Yeah, that's his whiskey bunker. See, Ryan, he's in Florida, right? Dig down 4 feet and you hit water. That's awesome. Because I'm talking to you right now, we're 10 feet below the ground.
Right, and if you dig down 4 feet, you're still frozen.
Yeah, that's it. That's quite literally on the concrete. You'll get condensation in the winter.
Mm-hmm.
You can scratch it, you get like frost on the concrete, which is pretty cool. For in there, sucks for the rest of the house. Oh, Dead Broke Barbecue, how you doing, buddy?
So it sounds
That's
like
awesome.
YouTube's pretty popular tonight.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good. It's been steady. This is new still, right? We're gonna figure out how to launch this properly and get it going. But yeah, no, I'm pretty happy for a first run for sure. We haven't had any major hiccups, which is nice.
And you said you could have 6 people on here?
It can get crazy. It can get quite crazy with this. The part that I'm really excited for is when we learn how to do the screen share.
Yeah.
So I can play a video on the side, pull it up, and then then everyone just sees the post or the video or whatever. That's going to be, because then when we are talking about somebody's spam post, we can show it.
Yeah.
Which would be really cool. That's what I'm looking forward to the most. That and having people is very cool. I'm loving this.
Yeah, and it would be cool to do shows where we maybe review certain products, where we can kind of show videos of it and posts of it, and kind of do stuff that way too. So we want to be able to be a little bit more interactive, but also be able to physically show things. So it's one thing for us to kind of talk about, hey, this is what we do, this is how we do it. It would be another way to
Physically show things.
Physically
Show things.
like Mel's ass pumpkin.
That's all I can think is like, what? No, stop it. That's horrible.
You must have been in your glory when you found that at the store.
Emily found it. Believe it or not, she's like, Dad, there's a butt pumpkin. I was like, what? Turn the card around. That's it. Yeah.
Did somebody
I'm super
say
pumped.
butt pumpkin?
A butt pumpkin. What do you do? That's it. I'm excited for our pumpkin seeds this year. So every year I do hell hot pumpkin seeds. I do a small batch, and then I take them to work, and I'll do one with a really nice barbecue seasoning, like some kind of meat church, fluffy, sugary, to get people munching on them.
Yeah.
And then I'll swap the bags out, and I'll use like Flashbang or The End, right? Something like Scorpion, Pepper. And then all of a sudden, everyone's like,
peppers.
Oh, yeah, everyone's like spitting in the garbage. What is wrong? What is it? It's so good. It's so good. But yeah, this year, I got something special for this year. So I'm pretty pumped about it.
Yes, Deadbrook Barbecue. I am actually just south of Green Bay, Town.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
Yeah,
I mean, Packers fans.
I have a whole bag of pumpkin seeds in my fridge, which I need to cook tomorrow. Otherwise, they're going to get bad. So do you blanch yours first? Do you boil them in a little bit of salt water for about 10 minutes, take them out, and then roast them?
Nope.
Okay,
nope. I clean the crap off them,
right.
Pat them dry, season them with a bit of their sticky slime still on them. I might do a gentle smoke, but mostly no, just bake. And heavy seasoning. Shake them all up once they pop off the pan, right? Shake them all up, season them one more time. I'll spritz them with olive oil when I do the second hit of seasoning.
Mm-hmm.
And then as soon as they go golden, you bite one, you're good, pull them off.
I want to do some with the Nashville hot chicken seasoning.
Oh, that would be good.
There you go. Yep.
Do that, and then
that would be cool.
Yep. Yeah, that's I do love a good roasted pumpkin seed. Let me tell you, I do.
Mm-hmm.
Big fan of pumpkin seeds. It's been my thing every year since I was a kid, right? You think we're gonna have snow? Probably. Here we're gonna have snow. I think we had snow. It melted, but I think it might come back for the weekend.
Ours melted. Will be good this year. It'll. I don't think we'll have snow for Halloween. I would say for trick or treating, but we're not doing that.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. What a weird time, man. What a weird time.
No kidding.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know. It's we're still on the fence. Like, we're fine with hitting 15 houses, the 15 we know.
Yeah.
So we'll probably do that anyway because we've been in this neighborhood for forever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. That reminds me, Luke. Mel needs some coal miner salt. Yeah, Smokey's got snow. He's been doing all kinds of So Smokey, this year, I now have a roof over all of my eggs.
Yeah.
So Smokey's been doing all of these glorious winter shots. And I'm like, looking at his weather, it's like +6. I'm like, whatever, punk. It's -15 here. But because I don't have the cover off, I can't do those beautiful winterscapes. It is what it is. Smokey wins again. Winterscapes. Oh, I have to tell you though, the skewers with the tandoori chicken. Chris, have you tried it yet?
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy, have you tried it yet?
Not yet. No, I've seen a lot of guys doing it.
Tandoori chicken, whatever you got. If you have your own stainless skewers for kebabs, just rig something up.
Yeah.
Really, like. Use one kebab across the top of your dome.
Yeah.
Hang the rest from it and bend the bottoms.
Yeah.
Whatever you got to do, but try it.
So you take the grate, everything out, just leave the charcoal on the bottom?
I didn't. I used the charcoal, and then I still put the plate setter in there.
Oh, okay.
And then I put some tinfoil on the plate setter so it would drop on the tinfoil.
Yeah.
That way it didn't burn, but your heat is still 500-600 degrees. That's right. So your heat is still 500-600 degrees. It rolls around the chicken. Man, he was on top of it. When he popped up with that first post, I was like, that's the one. That is the one. And that's how I did the Peking duck. Same deal. Same deal. I hung the Peking duck free hanging out of the dome. The skin was perfect. The skin was absolutely perfect.
It was crispy.
It was so nice.
Well, what's the crispy?
So nice.
I didn't think you could get it crispy on there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
Yeah, everyone was surprised. I had crispy skin on my duck. Suck it.
That was cool how you did the air compressor. The blue.
Well, yeah, everyone loved that. They're like,
that was
"Could you
cool.
blow up a chicken like that?" I'm like, "Of course you can. For sure you can." So
I'm just looking to do that for shit this weekend. I'm just going to try to blow stuff up with my air compressor.
that's the one neat thing about this is if you've ever been on the comp circuit and you're doing chicken thighs,
Yeah.
if you're the guy that's in charge of the skin, you're pulling the skin off.
Yeah.
You're taking a butter knife and scraping all the fat off that skin, and then you're gently putting it back on that chicken thigh. Like with Chris, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Like there's so
Just
many
to get it crispy, right?
Yes. Yes. Well, they figured this Peking duck thing out in like 1300.
Yeah.
You get somebody jumping on their air compressor,
Yeah.
and then you go,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it separates the skin from the meat, and there's your crispy skin. Like it's genius. So yeah, there you go.
No, it was awesome.
So nice. So nice.
So we had a question on Instagram on, let me make sure he's still in here. Yes, on your favorite way to do pork ribs, favorite pork rib method.
Oh,
You go first, Mel.
my favorite, if they're thick, right? You get a nice thick pork rib.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's like your 3-2-1, but we don't follow the 3-2-1, but it's done like a 3-2-1 in that same sequence. Heavily seasoned, right? Let it rest for an hour before it hits the smoker. Smoke them nice and heavy for a couple hours, right? When they pull the temp, meat side down, butter, syrup, throw some more seasoning on there if you want, maybe splash apple cider or something like that. Wrap them up, let them sit for a bit, pull them out. I like mine stick icky. So then I'll pummel it with that sauce. At the end, paint them right up. I'll finish them even with a kiss of smoke at the back end, right? Not a big deal. And off they go. That's my favorite way to do ribs.
I'm the same way. Probably more of like a 2-hour smoke, 2 hours in the wrap, and then maybe a half hour tossing them direct. So instead of 3-2-1, more like 2-2.5. And part of the secret is to that too is if you're not putting your sauce on cold. So if you have your sauce on a little cast iron saucepan or something like that, that's on the egg too, or even just toss it in the microwave a little bit. So it's warm when it goes on. You don't really need to have that set up for an hour. At that point it's going to burn and your meat's going to fall off the bone, which is fine if that's the way you want it. But I think if you're looking for that bite through, 2 and 20 minutes to a half hour with a warm sauce to glaze that quicker is my favorite way to do it.
I do have to say too, a secret weapon to a lot of our cooks is having a small cast iron with either sauce or butter or oil or something that's on the egg next to the proteins we're cooking. Like seriously, whether it be chicken or prawns or whatever, even scallops, you want to do that drizzle at the end when you're finishing it off. You got that Finex or you got your cast iron big green egg saucier pan, right? That is the sneaky devil there. You throw some of your barbecue sauce in there. Maybe just a splash of apple cider, mix it up, some of your own seasoning just to finish it up, and let it sit there and get warm while your ribs are doing their thing. Everything's the same temperature. Everything's coming out of the same smoke, the same flavor. It just makes sense. Totally makes sense. CJ, how you doing, buddy?
So I've been doing my ribs a little different. So I prefer a St. Louis cut rib, side rib.
Yep.
And so I was down in, spend a lot of time down in Nashville the last few years. But what I do is pull the skin off the back, of course, right? The membrane. And then I do a good layer of gray sea salt. And I throw them on the smoker, 250, 275. I'll throw in a little either like wild cherry or sugar maple, a little bit of that. And then I let them smoke for about 2.5, 3 hours. And every once in a while, I'll spritz them with like an apple cider, apple juice spritzer. And then basically I pull them off at temp. and then I put a dry rub. So I was talking to the guy, Kerry Bringle. Actually, I was just about to pour. So the guy from Peg Leg Porker Bourbon. So he's got the restaurant in Nashville. So Peg Leg Porker. I was talking to him, and that's how he does his ribs. 2.5, 3 hours, pull them off, and then you put a dry rub on at the end. And they're still really, really moist. Like that salt really pulls out. So.
Yep. Oh, that's awesome. That sounds phenomenal.
And a little bit of that cherry wood or apple something, right? Gives it a little bit of that smoke.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, man. No, salt definitely brings that smoke into the meat.
Yeah.
It definitely. So, what do they call that? That exchange where the moisture leaves, but it pulls a bit of its surroundings in with it.
I forget the food term.
There's a term for that, but that's why you can't. That's why you can't smoke a brisket without salt.
Yeah.
Because if you did, the smoke wouldn't come in.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like I know guys will say, "Oh, I smoked these ribs for like 6 or 8 hours." Like there's not a lot of meat on a rib, right? So,
yeah. So you burnt them.
If you're smoking ribs for 6 or 8 hours, bud, you're eating cardboard, as far as I'm concerned. Like, or it's like even when you see these guys, or you'll go to these places and they're like, "Oh, the ribs are like fall off the bone." Like to me, if they fall off the bone like that, they're overcooked.
Yep. Yeah, I'll agree with that. That's a tough one though, because I've had some really good like pulled pork ribs.
Right.
It kind of is whatever you're in the mood for. Obviously, if you're doing competition style barbecue, you don't want to fall off the bone.
Right.
Yep.
Some people in the backyard barbecue, they're like, "Oh yeah, look at this! I can, pull the bone out; it's perfect clean."
Yeah.
All the power to you. If that's the way you like it, go for it. I mean, that probably is slightly overcooked, and at that point, but.
Yep.
There's some people that prefer it that way. There's some people that prefer the ribs in a crock pot though too.
That's it. Well, like my old Ukrainian cooking book, right? When it says when you're tackling pork ribs, the first thing you do is boil them for 20 minutes. And that's crazy. But literally it says that right in the cookbook. Before you do anything, put any heat or anything on them, you got to boil them for 20 minutes. Get them ready to go. Oh man. Oh, Trumpo, Noam, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Noam, how you doing, buddy?
There you go. So this should bring in my next topic, which is 5-hour pork butt.
Yes.
Hot and fast.
Suck it yet again. 5-hour pork butt. It was phenomenal. It had so much smoke on it, so much flavor. I used my House of Q, so they're out of BC, British Columbia. Yeah. They're like a 5-star barbecue comp team. They've done Brian Miso. He's done amazing things. Really good rub, and I hammered that rub on these two. They're pork shoulders, whatever.
Yeah.
5 hours, start to finish. Let them rest for an hour. Bone popped out clean. Stick your hands in there, just perfect. Absolutely. Yeah. I've had 10-hour cooks on pork butts. Weren't that nice.
So what temperature? Sorry, what temperature were you at, Mel?
350, 375.
Yeah.
It's tough. So when you first start smoking, you start slow.
Yeah.
I put them on at 200.
Yeah, let it build up.
And the smoke started. I was a bit worried that it would be a bit bitter at the front end because the smoke was just catching.
Yeah.
But it wasn't that bad. It wasn't white billowing smoke. It had already started to turn. But I was able to get in that 200 to 250 hour window.
Yeah.
Wild cherry with a bit of post oak.
Nice.
That 5-hour pork shoulder. I 100% I could do it again every time. If you told me you wanted me to do 20 for a wedding tomorrow, I would be like probably gonna do it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've been on. I don't even know the last time I did a slow cooked pork, but I've been on hot and fast for years. Again, I always say that I'm on the why cook something in 12 hours when you can cook it in 4.5.
And there's so much fat, right? There's so much fat that's going to render down. You don't have to worry about the piece of meat being dry.
No, and then once you wrap it to help you power through that stall too. I mean, I've even done them where it got away from me and I come back with that 425. I'm like, it's wrapped. It's got the smoke already because once you get to that I think technically they say like 145-ish. It doesn't accept smoke anymore. I usually let it ride out to 165, 170, somewhere in there before I wrap it anyways.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
just to get it through and get her finished. So, I mean, like I said, I've had some that finish in just a shade over 4 hours. Where there were 2 packs of probably 7 to 8 pound butts each.
Yeah.
Usually that's what I shoot for. I shoot for a 2-pack of pork butts from Costco that are around 15 to.
Yeah, they're cheap, right? So
yeah, I mean,
well, so those pork shoulders for me, I got a couple questions about them.
Yep.
One was 12 pounds, one was 9 pounds.
Oh, they were that big?
They were decent sized pork shoulders. They were like I was planning on freezing most of it anyway. And my brother's 40th or my brother-in-law's 40th birthday, so I was bringing a bunch in for all of them sandwiches at night. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
And they were big pork butts. And like Noam said, so 175. I wrapped at 175. I pulled it around 205.
Yeah.
So 205 is my magic number for big proteins. I feel like the fat has to render out after 200. So 205 is a safe bet for me.
Yeah.
And it wasn't much. But 5 hours, man. 5 hours. One was 203, one was 206.
Perfect.
And
Average is 205.
Pulled them in the Cambro for an hour, pull them out, smash it, perfect, ship it. It was awesome. So Dead Broke Barbecue, he's married to a Ukrainian. Bless her heart. She sounds like a heart already, let me tell you. But this is the I grew up, my Bubba boiled everything until I was like 12 or 13. Everything was boiled. Like, it's insane. The crock pot pressure cooker, like, that was a staple for us growing up, which is why I barbecue and cook my steaks like raw. I like the blue rare everything because I never had that growing up.
Everything was well done.
Everything was well done. Everything was just the roast that was this big and perfect. Ended up this big and like you could knock on it hard. If you didn't have gravy, you couldn't swallow it. That's how I grew up. So that's why my passion for me cooking like this now. But like he said, she can crush a soup. This is the magic. My Bubba used to make a borscht. She would start it on Friday for serving on Sunday. And the only other time I heard of people doing this with the soup was the Vietnamese making their pho.
Oh.
With like 2 and 3 and 4 day old pots.
Wow.
They call it like the mother broth.
Yeah.
Bubba's borscht was like, I can't even explain to you how good it was. But you just walk in the house and you smell it and you're like, that's it. We're eating. Oh, melt your heart. Gets me all emotional now. It's fantastic. I love food. I love food. There's nothing else I can.
It's a passion, right?
It is a passion. Oh, yeah. So I love that Chris has the competition back end. So I know you're getting it every time I'm talking about. It's neat. It's really neat because I don't know. My experience with barbecue is kind of two-sided. I really like the backyard stuff. I like the low and slow. I like the whole vibe of like your Nashvilles, your Carolinas, your Texas. I love that style of stuff. I'm very passionate about it. But then, like, we have this Porkapalooza, which we do every year in Edmonton. I've been there since day one as a spectator. I've never competed. I've judged, but I've never competed. I hang out with the teams, right? And I sit in the back and I watch everybody doing their stuff, shigging, right? I'm shigging like crazy.
Yeah.
But it's all just to learn how to cook stuff better. Mm-hmm. And everything they do is like hot and fast.
We should put a team in next year.
Well, this is the thing. This is
Let's do it.
Oh.
Hog Wild. That's our team.
It's never been used, Jared. That sounds fantastic. That's
I believe it's Dump Bear.
Dump Bear. There we go. We'll smoke a Dump Bear.
Or Butt Pumpkin.
Butt Pumpkin. That's the name of my next rock and roll band. Butt Pumpkin. Oh, see? Brian. knows a little something about that. Vegreville, the home of the best Ukrainian sausage. See that? That's awesome. That's awesome. So he knows. Vegreville, Alberta, the largest population of Ukrainians in Canada, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. They have actually like a 30-foot tall ring of Kubasah. Very cool. Very cool. So my family hails from Morecambe, Alberta, which is kind of around there. 1890s they came here.
Wow.
Wow.
So yeah, we've been here quite a while. Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's it. That's it. Fantastic. So, Chris, you got anything? Give me some.
No,
Give me some.
I think we're about ready to wrap this up, but I think this is the new way to do this. I think this was a lot of fun.
I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it, man.
Yeah,
Like we're still rocking. We still got 17 people here. Like
That's cool.
It's great.
Yeah, I mean, we wanted to keep things a little bit, maybe a little less structured tonight, just so we could talk and kind of get stuff down. I think in the future we'll be able to throw stuff out there to say, hey, we're gonna do this theme coming up, and even if we can, plan it out like a week in advance, saying next week we're gonna talk about this. So get us your questions over the week so we can get that done, and show different products, and really kind of have fun with this and have different people on. Obviously, Jared, thanks for being our.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Testing this
Yeah,
out.
man. Super awesome, man. Thank you very much for coming in. This has been so much fun.
I'm like the Don Wrinkles on the Tonight Show now. Like I'll be like a regular.
I love it.
Hey, you haven't had me on in a while.
Yeah, love it. Everyone wants to see the whiskey cellar, Jer.
Uh-oh.
No.
Soon.
That's fantastic. It's as nice as it sounds. Let me tell you. Yeah.
I gotta tell you this. If you guys get a chance to grab a bottle of this peg leg porker, so I just poured myself. So it's called a pork and Stormy. So it's a take on the dark and Stormy with a rum. So you use a nice bourbon and ginger beer. So I got this one. It's a local guy, Muskoka Springs ginger beer.
Yep.
And just a little bit of lime. So bourbon, a little bit of this ginger beer, and some lime. It's delicious.
That's that sounds meal.
That sounds
very nice.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's delicious meal. That's one of my favorite things to drink during the summer.
Yeah.
Ginger beer?
Ginger beer, yeah. Like it's this one's called Stone Ginger Beer. So actually the fella might be on here tonight.
Oh, I gotta check that out
too.
There you go. That sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
I gotta head my way up to Muskoka Springs sometime soon.
There you go.
So
that's awesome.
Also, just as a reminder for everybody, get those spam cooks in for the spam challenge.
Spam challenge.
We want to see it. We want to see what you guys got. Throw it out there. We don't know how many more weeks it's going to be going. We're going for at least one more, maybe two more, maybe three more if we keep the ball rolling. But we'll see. So keep
that's it.
Yeah, let's see what you got. We want that spam challenge, boys and girls.
Nice. I love it. I absolutely love it. We got one question out of the back end there. Chris, you first. What is the most interesting thing you've ever smoked?
Oh shit.
Mine's gonna be Maui Wowie in a bathtub.
Were you in Hawaii?
No. I was on the north side of Edmonton in a bus depot. It was
a home depot.
Oh, yeah.
Spam. There you go. That's nice. How about you, Jer? What do you got?
I don't know. Like I smoked a watermelon one time, which was kind of stupid. And
hey, thanks, Captain Ron. That sounds great.
Not a watermelon pizza. Yeah. But there was like a few years ago, there was like this restaurant in New York that was charging $75 for like a smoked watermelon. So I kind of thought, oh, okay, this will be cool. You smoke it, then you cross hatch it, and
it looks like a ham.
You put soy sauce on it. It did. It was cool, but it wasn't that.
That sounds horrible.
It was horrible.
Yeah, it's supposed to look like a ham then when you slice it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's-
Yeah, but nah.
That's awesome.
No,
Yeah, I don't know. If I had to go with anything, I'd say my octopus turkey was the weirdest.
yeah.
The weirdest thing I did. That just because it was like, when are you ever going to see that?
The coolest thing I did was that pig this summer. And
Yeah.
Mel, you were awesome with giving the advice and feedback, and that was
Oh,
fun.
thanks. Well, me and Ted Reeder together,
Yeah,
you know.
Uncle Ted.
Hey, Uncle Ted. Ted's Beer Corn. Check it out whenever you get a chance. That's
No,
Yeah.
it was a cool cook. It was a cool cook. I'd do that one
Yeah.
again.
yeah, man. I love whole hog on the big green egg, people. That's it. Get yourself a big green egg.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. So good, so good. Right on, buddy. You want to call it or what?
Yeah, let's call it a night. This was a good one though. An hour and 45 minutes. I think it's pretty strong.
Awesome. You know what, everybody? After the Cook version 1.0 on YouTube, this has been amazing. We've had some steady numbers here. I'm really impressed. You know what? People have definitely been responding to everything. The questions have been rolling right through.
It's really cool.
I am very excited to see where this comes from.
Mhm.
I think that this is going to go places and do things, and I'm very pumped. For version 1, I'm very excited.
Yeah, and this is just the beginning. As we figure out more and kind of get into this a little bit more, maybe we'll have a little theme song. Maybe we'll just come up with some graphics. Maybe we'll, I don't know, sky's the limit.
Do you want to see one that I was thinking of? Ready? Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. That was Eye of the Tiger, by the way.
Was it?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks for having me on, guys. I'm a longtime listener and watcher, and
Yeah, awesome, man.
Yeah.
This was
good
great.
to be
This was
part
really
of
great.
the After the Cook family.
Perfect.
Beautiful, man.
Thanks for
Well, hey.
joining us here.
Jeremy, you're number 1. There you go, buddy.
There you
Number
go.
1. Congratulations.
Don't hate us because you ain't us, right?
That's it. There you go.
Exactly.
There you go. Beautiful job, guys. Thank
All
you
right,
very
guys.
much, everybody, for
Have a
following
good
along.
night. We'll see you next week.
Thanks so much.